Mic check, mic check, mic check. Digital readouts indicate that my microphone is working. Can everyone hear me?
Hear you loud and clear.
Fantastic. Well, I can hear you as well. Excellent. The technology is working.
For once in my lifetime, my technology works without flaws.
Once in a while. I've encountered enough times doing this type of job where the microphones just seem to stop working at the most inopportune times. Why, I had a whole stack of 3 of them for one of the folks doing a promo, and every one of them just didn't want to work. We had to go get one from backstage. It took forever. But not here.
Especially that
Here in
time
the-
period. Yep.
That's right. We live in the future.
Yep.
Well then, I guess before we get too deep, I should go over some of the rules for the folks here in attendance. Rules downloaded. All right, everyone. DAW explicitly takes place in an alternate timeline from standard SLPW. Please keep this in mind during the show. Unlike many wrestling events, DAW mixes are a best of 2 falls. So, you may witness tactics that you have never seen before as a result. Nobody blink, because it's heaven or hell in there. Please refrain from using microphones during the event. If you would like to utilize cheers, jeers, and other sounds during the event, by all means. We've even provided some here right in the barricades just behind me. Lots to pick from. In order to minimize lag for the best show possible, DAW asks that you remove any additional HUDs and scripted objects for the duration of the event. DAW also utilizes media to enhance the immersion of the show. It is heavily recommended to have media on for the duration of the event. You wouldn't want to miss these sweet tunes, these excellent jams, and of course, the really sweet screens up in the front aren't just for show. Some videos that are utilized may trigger seizures for those who are photosensitive or have photosensitive epilepsy. Discretion is advised, so redact my previous statement if that applies to you. Also, due to a glitch in how Second Life handles videos, media will occasionally fail to load. Sometimes technology doesn't work. If the screen says video is unavailable, you can stop and restart your media. That usually gets it going. Just like most technology, turning it off and turning it back on again does the trick. In Firestorm, this is the icon located between the music note and the speaker in the top right corner. Just click the pause symbol and then it'll turn into a camera, click the camera, and that'll do it. For the protection of you and the DAW performers, please remain outside the barricades at all times. And if you'd like to get informed when the next events are, when there's news about upcoming show dates, where, when, how, and... No, I think those are the only questions. You can visit our website that I will upload to you all in just a moment, or click the fan group banners that are located on either side of the arena. End of rules. All right. Well, I know I'm excited for the show tonight. How are you feeling over there?
I'm
Well, I can't
definitely
wait.
feeling. Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm definitely feeling wonderful tonight myself.
Fantastic. I know I'm excited to get this show started. We've got a whole action-packed lineup for everyone tonight, including, of course, a title match. Everybody's favorite. All right. Well, we've got less than 2 minutes to showtime. Oh, I can feel it. All right. Oh, that is the 60-second alarm. Even closer. Well, as the time ticks on by, is there any match you're particularly looking forward to here?
I'm always looking to see how our wonderful wrestlers are today. And who comes out victorious in the end.
I can see we've got some crowd already picking favorites over here on the side.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people have some favorites here.
Mm-hmm. Well then, what do you say we don't keep them waiting a moment longer?
Indeed.
Oh, that tune always gets me going. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone for whom those labels do not adequately cover, welcome to DAW Amplify.
Woo!
Ooh, yeah.
A lot of people
That's
are
the-
really active tonight.
I'm glad they're feeling it too. I know I am. Well, I am your host with the most toast, Toastifer Crustworthy, and I'm joined here today by...
And I am your Yeen tonight, Natani.
Lovely to see you again, Natani.
Lovely to see you too.
Oh boy, we've got an action-packed lineup through the night tonight. We're starting with Nagendra and Lilith to kick things off. We've got Red Empress taking on Ivan Hawks. And we're going to hear a little something from Yesina.
Oh.
Well, I guess that takes care of the business. So, well, I suppose there's nothing else to do except, well, this. Looking confident and sassy as ever. And her opponent. Haley from Neo, Calcutta. Standing at a height of 5 feet 7 inches and weighing in at 190 pounds. The bank from Biker. Again. Two fierce competitors we've seen before. Both
And
with a lot of
both with
skill.
yep. And both with, they both actually have a similar height and weight. This may be quite interesting to see who wins this one tonight.
Oh. Now, according to my data here, Nagendra definitely has the size advantage, but we've seen the kind of momentum Lilith can pull off in the ring there.
Yes, and seeing as how Nagendra's 5'7" with Lilith 5'1", she's like about, I want to say 7 inches, a little bit taller, about 7 inches taller than Lilith.
According to the pocket calculator, I smuggled in 6.
Okay, I was a little off.
That's all right. We're here to call the action, not do calculations. That's for my cousin, the typewriter, to do.
Oh,
Nagendra going in and grabbing a hold of Lilith right out of the gate.
oh,
Taking her down with that powerful headlock. Got it locked on tight. Smart place to be. You don't want Lilith getting any of that speed built up there.
she looks to be really kicking those hind feet, trying to get away or break free from that.
Looks like she found some purchase, too.
Hopefully, she finds that grip that she needs. Oh, oh,
Well, maybe she did, but she's also finding herself on the receiving end of a brutal flurry of punches.
Ooh.
Nagendra
That's kinda
hammered it
smart.
in before sending her off, and oh, right back to the mat.
Oh. Nagendra giving Lilith a major beatdown here tonight.
Following it up with a huge leg drop, trying to keep her flat down there on the mat. Smart move.
Leaving no room for Lilith here.
Well, maybe not. She's found a way to make some.
Oh!
Fights her way out of that grip with this time. The huge wheel kick. And what?
Oh!
Oh. I couldn't quite see what was going on there, but either that was a good fake out for that blow, or... Well, if the ref didn't call it, I'm not worried. Still.
I want to say it was a vicious stomp to the ribs, but...
Taking her turn, sending Nagendra off and hopping up to the top rope. Dangerous place to be.
Lilith doing what she does best with her aerial maneuvers. Oh.
And there it is. There's that momentum at work with that huge drop kick. This came sailing off the top there. And what is she doing? Just slapped her? What disrespect.
Sometimes to get someone who fights dirty, you gotta play dirty yourself.
Dirty, mean, vicious, and driven. And now she's lining up as Nagendra wobbles, peels herself up off the mat just to get another drop kick.
Getting laid out flat.
Sent her head flying back, and there she goes, slapping her again. Like she's trying to wake her up, or just make sure she's out of it after that. I don't know.
No idea.
No, the Nagendra was awake and sends her over to the corner, but oh. And drives her in with all those 190 pounds, just flattening her in there and pounding away. That's the place you want Lilith to... And Nagendra hurls her out of the corner.
Yeah.
Looking real confident now. Stalking around.
Yeah, if Nagendra wanted to keep getting the edge on Lilith, it might be best to keep her away from the ropes.
One. Oh. Well, just one. Not enough to keep that bun down.
She seems to be full of energy tonight.
Well, she's gonna need it. Shoves her way out of the lockup and has another drop kick waiting for Nagendra. I'm sure one hard missile is gonna hurt. Twice is gonna leave you seeing stars, but 3 times, and now following it up with a choke. The ref counting to break it up. With a stomp to follow it up. Just to rub it in. Showboating for the crowd here. We know folks here cheering for it. Now, Nagendra with a backbreaker. Well, she wasn't happy at all with that. Lilith writhing on the floor after that one, and now but getting hauled back up before she's ready. And a massive DDT. And going for another pin. One. No, still not enough to even get to two.
Wait for it. Denied.
That's right. Denied once more. Nagendra looking frustrated after all of that. I'm wondering myself what it's going to take to keep someone like that down.
I have no clue myself.
Well, that elbow drop tried, but Lilith slipped away.
Whoa.
Lilith back on the offense. What tricks do you think she's got up her sleeve here?
Most likely her tricks must do with those hind legs of hers. She's known to use those legs very, very well. Kind of like that.
Just stomps in there.
Well, I wasn't actually expecting her to do it as I said that.
Well, if it's the strongest weapon she's got, she's going to bring it to bear. Hauls Nagendra out of the corner and goes to roll her up. 1, 2, 3! Ooh. And that's the first point for Lilith.
She's really taking down Nagendra as if Nagendra stole her carrots.
You could say that again. Well, now with the score 1-0 in Lilith's favor, maybe that stubbornness will be enough. She could put it away here. Oh. Correction. Nagendra got that first point. My sensors must be scrambled.
For a moment there, I thought Lilith got that too, but apparently it was Nagendra.
Thank you for the correction, referee. I appreciate it. And they're off, and Lilith already going up top.
Oh. Still going after that Cobra. Like her carrots were stolen.
There it is.
I'd be a mad bunny too if my carrots were stolen.
Here she is sticking to the high rent districts again. Ooh!
Oh!
Flip over and for the pin? Looks like she's got her down. Yeah.
If Lilith can hold it out, she might get that point.
It was a huge bomb, but now ref says the shoulders weren't quite there. Oh, but Nagendra's hurting from that one. Get sent up and over like that. Hard to see how she's still standing. Oh! And an arm drag to send her flying over. Lilith just having none of it.
Sly move.
Ooh, and another. Just another slippery trip.
What a dodge! And I think it looked like Nagendra just literally dodged and literally landed right in the pole. And fell over.
That's how you take down an opponent with such a size advantage. You got to use that speed and every slippery tactic you got to send the momentum the other way. And then followed up with some good old-fashioned violence. Hounds her back to Gendra on the ropes here.
Oh my goodness!
And over the ropes. Oh, once again, I will remind everyone to please stay outside the barricades because this is why.
Not unless you want a wrestler coming right at you.
Ooh!
Oh!
You see that?
Ouch!
Phenomenal.
It looked like Lilith just stage dove out of the ring, landing on the Kendra, pretty much knocking herself out.
Sending her out of the ring wasn't enough. She had to rub it in once again with all that momentum, all that speed, just flying over the ropes like that.
With bad to the bun in your name.
And she's showing
She
it.
means
Nagendra
it.
managing to climb up onto the apron and just get to the ropes. And oh, Lilith drop kicks her right back down. Right between the ropes.
Like as if Lilith's saying, no you don't, you're not getting in this ring until I say you can.
Well, that 10 count says that she's going to get the chance here, because that's the point for Lilith, tying things up. Now, that is some smart tactics right there. Managing to keep Nagendra on the back foot right there, and it paid off.
Lilith really knows how to use her head. Well, like, you know.
No doubt about it. And every bit of speed she's gotten, but Nagendra telling her how she feels about it.
Oh.
And they're trading blows here in the middle of the ring.
Ooh.
Another one of those huge kicks, but Nagendra was ready for the follow-up. Well, it's got her locked in here. Not looking good. She's got her lifted up.
Oh.
But Lilith not having a bit of it, pounding Nagendra. Just been nailing her in the head this whole match.
Giving her punches, though, would break free.
And it worked. Nagendra looking proper dizzy here. Lilith hurting after that drop, but and Nagendra the one hauling her back up. I just got some punches to return the favor.
Poor Lilith at the mercy of Nagendra right now.
Bringing that power to bear with a spine buster and following it up with just more punches. Yes, yes, please.
Ooh.
Usually we see some real technical prowess out of Nagendra here, but she seems to be deciding on the direct approach right now. Oh!
Oh.
Hey, she could have snapped her in half with that huge just double underhook backbreaker.
Was Lilith holding, literally rubbing her back like her back is hurting her.
Gets hauled up and thrown. Manages to come back and just gets slammed for it again.
Whatever plan she had there didn't work. Ooh.
Smart tactics and momentum work great until you're on the receiving end of a beating like this. Oh no.
Oh,
A huge
no.
Liger bomb. 1, 2, 3. And that will be the deciding point. Your winner, the score of 2-1, Nagendra.
Uh-oh. just an awesome, wonderful first performance.
Absolutely, and that's just our warm-up for tonight.
They even laid us out some bread for us.
How kind. I do seem to get a lot of requests.
Or as they say, toast them up.
Absolutely. All right. I think I've got my sensors ready for this next round.
And I don't want to miss this next one.
Let's dance! Dance with
Also scheduled for making his way.
Can't stand still for this. I feel like dancing. Nice too. Oh, I like that.
That looks like there's some sort of disco dance party going on in the range.
Yeah, that's nice.
I can't help but dance.
Right.
And his opponent. Hailing from a lost temple in Asia. Standing at a height of 16 inches. Weighing in at 260 pounds. Red Empress. All right. Our referee has declared him clean and is checking to see if they're ready.
I think we're actually doing all right so far.
All right, and they're off, and Ivan comes clear off the ropes and right up to Red Empress. No fear and no regard for that clothesline. Boy, it's not often that Red Empress is actually at a weight disadvantage.
She usually finds a way around that. And believe me, she gets very angry.
Well, Ivan, out of that lockup, lets her have it, sending her off the ropes. looked like he wanted a back body drop out of that, but instead got a knee right to the snout.
There's always a reason why why she's known as the brutal one. And why many, probably those that wrestle her, fear her. Well, maybe some. But...
I think there's a few people on the roster who don't know what fear is or how to spell it, but Ivan here, well, he's not looking too good after getting just brutally pummeled there by Red Empress, giving it back better than she got.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Looks like she got him by the horns there, now sending him off the ropes, but he's got a discus lariat for her. That's what it takes right there.
Oh.
And now a whole round of knees and elbows. It's a regular pummeling in there.
It's as if something's... I don't know, but I've seen her wrestle many times. Something just seems off.
Ooh. Red Empress jumps clear over that. The moment Ivan tries to get fancy here, Red Empress has got the moves and oh!
Actually, on second thought, maybe she's just warming up.
Not too many can go blow for blow with Red Empress here, but she's proven some skill too. And up, oh! Ivan up and over in that huge slam. And a few stomps for good measure, I suppose. Now she's just stalking back, lining up. Ivan not looking too good at, oh, a huge sense on it, just hitting him with it. 1, 2, 3. And there it is, a first point for Red Empress. A valid question, but he does appear to still be alive. Little slow getting up there, but giving the thumbs up, indicating that he's ready for the next round. So all right, and they're off, and Ivan comes right in and into the turnbuckle as Red Empress just dives out of the way. Got a little too hasty there, it looks like. I think Ivan's going to have the tenacity here to weather, oh, the brutal punishment here. He's tough, but he looks like he's being outdone in terms of tactics. By somebody who can go blow for blow, and then some. Red Empress just watching as Ivan's just struggling to pick himself back up after those knees. Oh! Decides not to wait. Oh, it just hurls him. Look at the power it took to just send him halfway across the ring the long way.
Red Empress is a very strong rhino.
Absolutely. Once again, my seismogram has gone off from the impact from that one. It looks like Red Empress is ready for another.
Well, she does lift. Well, when she has her times, she does like to lift her weights.
Yeah. Looks like she's lifting a little bit.
All will learn to respect me and fear my empire.
And like I said, she
Well, you
strikes
heard it.
fear into her opponents.
Just hauls him up in that full Nelson slam. The power to just send somebody that size just flat out.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to absorb the impact. Except what passes for padding here?
Good question. Not even I have the answers to that.
Ivan still manages to come off the ropes and come flying with that punch, but it's caught. Oh no.
What a remarkable...
Oh! Red just
attack.
lifts him clean overhead.
Unbelievable!
And
Oh
right
my God.
back down. Red Empress not kidding about that fear business. Bringing
Really
that
showed
kind of
off her
power to
strength there.
bear. Absolutely. And just
Oh my goodness! Oh!
Just hauled him up by the leg and flung him again.
And only with one... She only grabbed him by one leg and lifted him up and tossed him.
I can't believe it. Somebody that size just getting tossed around. And she goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, your winner. 2 falls to 0. Red Empress.
That is absolutely correct.
If only those dance moves, that's right, if only those dance moves could have gotten him out of any of those, but... Well, that's all right. Well, I believe it's time for everybody's favorite part of the show. Right?
I believe so.
I say it's everybody's favorite, but I'm joking. It's advertising time now. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody who, once again, those labels do not adequately cover. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors. First off, let's start with Arius City. Arius City, it's the furry place to be in Second Life. Featuring a beautiful Italian-inspired sim and a litany of events, fun shops, cool people to talk to, and a cozy place to call your own, Arius City is home to the Llama Lounge and now the home base of DAW. Be sure to drop in and hang out at Arius today. Uploading a link now. Also, we're brought to you by Tune Music Lounge. Tune Music Lounge is one of the premier furry lounges in SL, with awesome DJs, hot nights, and cool music, featuring a litany of activities on top of DAW shows. If you're feeling like you want to have some fun and play some cool games, feel like a kid again by checking out the Replay Arcade on the other side of the club, or show your skills at the Tune Bowling Lanes, where our meet and greet will be after the show. This data is out of date. We are not having our meet and greet at a bowling lane. We're having it right here. Tune in, turn on, and rock out. Uploading link now.
Well, you know, don't be a butthole.
Yeah, I was about to say, what bowling alley?
I must have all kinds of issues today. There must have been a brownout before the show. Well, one last
we'll
thing.
Be sure to get that updated.
Yes, I think that's in order. But, one last thing. DAW. That's right, ourselves. DAW is boldly going places it's never gone before. And you, yes you, could be a part of that. Do you have what it takes to get loud? DAW is now hiring. We're looking for comms, wrestlers, everything. We're also in the process of developing a Euro-focused show with DAW Forte, intending to take place every other Friday at noon SLT once it gets going. If you're interested in anything you've heard or seen tonight and want to join the fray, contact DJV or submit an application form to get started on your path to rise above. Uploading link now. Commercials complete. We thank you all for coming, and thank you for supporting our sponsors, supporting us, and supporting... A special thanks to whoever left bread out here to support Toast. Yes. And bagels. Careful with the headset there. All right. Well, I believe that this is part of the show. We have our intensifier Yesina coming out here in just a moment. And by just a moment, my headset is telling me it is now.
Careful, she might come and visit you first.
I already have a date.
Would you lead me to my doom?
Alright, you may know me as Precious, so do I. So I will cut straight to the joint as intensifier. I want to prove to everyone watching from the crowd, to those in back, that I'm fighting champion. After seeing what Maximizer Sasha Winters had done, I've decided to do the same. If there's anyone out in back that will come out here to face me for the Intensifier title, come out now and let's fight for it. I will show everyone that I will not back down from any challenge and will take on anyone.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Well, that
boy.
explains why I was promised a match, but not promised who. Oh, and we have a recipient. Tonight's challenger. Hailing from Houston, Well, at least it wasn't the same challenger we've seen trying to take on Sasha Winters every single time that she comes out here.
Oh, yeah. And believe me, everywhere I go, I always see this cat on the posters.
Well, looks like our combatants are ready. These two stalking around each other. I do remember. Wasn't it a three-way title match? And Vex
I
was
believe it
involved?
was.
I could see
I
why
believe
he'd
it
want
was.
another try.
And it seems he's back wanting more, wanting to get back at it.
Meow mix, please deliver.
Well, a show of sportsmanship before Yasina goes right into that arm lock.
I want chicken, I want liver. Meow mix, please deliver.
Yeah, indeed.
And I can't quite tell if the crowd is cheering for Vex or trying to offer him food or taunting him.
Oh!
Yasina, not too worried about that, as she's now hammering him while she's got him in that headlock and takes him down to the mat.
Yes,
The question is,
more of the
will she be
punching,
doing
please.
her notorious moves?
Manages. Whew. And they're both wrestling for it for sure. Back
Indeed.
and forth here. Now Vex's turn.
And the crowd is cheering them on here.
Manages to
That's
turn
one
around
way
into
to get
the
them
head-
going.
Back into the headlock. We've got some proper old school wrestling going. And a trip sending
Oh.
Yasina to the mat. Vex quick and ready for it. Taking his opportunity to apply punches directly to the face.
Oh!
With a huge suplex to follow it up. Now, he came out to fight for sure.
Yasina doing whatever she can to hold on to her edge. Which has proven to be quite difficult, it seems.
He's coming in clear across from the opposite corner into that spear.
Oh my sweet word!
And now pounded her head into that corner post. Well, corner pad. Corner
And
turnbuckle.
yes, and those
The
who don't
corner.
know, they're not very padded. Well, they're padded to a certain extent, but still they hurt.
My understanding is mostly decorative, but you're the one who's seen them up close.
Why, actually, I have.
Yasina not taking it lying down to her turn to start applying, a drop kick directly to the face.
Oh my goodness. This is not looking good.
Up off the ropes and a huge leg drop.
Not looking good for Vex.
And you see it just
there she
leaps up
goes,
into the corner.
doing what a lemur does best, aerial
Nothing I've
stuff.
seen on the internet.
And a huge, was that a spinning elbow drop?
I believe it's what they call 360 elbow drop, but yes, that's
Well,
one way to
speaking
put
of
it.
threes, it looks like she's got him down for the pin.
Spready. Oh!
Nope, and he's got one. Oh, only good enough for a 1 count. Now Vex was fighting
Oh.
that the whole way. I guess she's not done taking her turn to hurl him into the ropes and come charging in. And oh,
Oh my God!
we're putting those long legs to work, driving the knee into his middle.
That's
Shoulder
gonna be-
too.
Well, that's going to be hurting the nether regions as well, being kneed in those areas.
Well, looks like Yasina's not the only one going high here, but I don't think this is how Vex wants to do it. Oh,
Oh!
it's a leaping knee and manages to land onto the ropes. Oh, and
Ow.
a huge super hurricane Rana.
Pretty much throwing him into the center of the ring.
That was a lot of airtime. Now goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Now there. That's a first point for our defending champion. Taking the advantage early on here. Oh, with it 1-0 Yasina. Refs checking to see if they're ready. All right. And that bell means it's time for round 2. Stalk it in, stare each other down, and lock it up there. Hi! Now Vex is turned open with an arm lock. Oop, but, nope, Yasina tries to get away, but he leverages it, swings her around to the ropes, and a super kick. Yasina not looking quite so springy after getting that, and an elbow drop to follow it up.
Oh my.
Alright, well Vex sending Yasina up off the ropes and, oh, down into a DDT. Now the crowd here ready for more. And Vex looking ready to deliver. Hurls Yasina. Oh! She goes between the ropes.
Fucking bullshit!
Oh.
Uh-oh. Well, Vex takes that as a challenge, going for a running start. Up, over, and a suicide dive.
Yasina's head missing the barricade by mere inches.
Spready. Oh!
We've seen how these countouts can go after a huge blow like that. Counts up to 4. And Vex has managed to get back up to his feet. Oh no, he's got more in mind for ringside. Oh. Oh, he's gonna send her back in, down. Just slides under the ropes. But what's he doing? He appears to be, well, he's sliding in after her. Taking that moment to breathe, I suppose, but
Possibility.
plotting his next move, it looks like. Stalking over with some confidence, though. Now he knows his next move.
Oh.
And apparently knew what Yasina's was with that catching that
Whoa.
kick and punishing her for it. And takes her down and goes quick for the pin. And 1, 2. Oh,
Ooh.
got her down and just went for it, but no, not quite enough. Looks like he's lining up, looking to punish her again, but oh no!
Oh. Oh.
Yasina's got a huge jawbreaker, and
You see,
Oh.
taking advantage of this. Oh my goodness.
1. Oh. It's that huge flip into the pin, but no, it's not good enough. Only got the 1 count. Incredible.
You seen it showing the power of a lemur. Oh.
Oh. Oh!
Oh, she's definitely giving it all she has for this.
Huge. Some kind of fancy lariat that she just pulled him into. Twisted around so he didn't know which way it was coming, and
I
oh,
think
a fisherman's neck breaker into the pin. 1. Only 2. And even then, just making that 2.
I believe she called it the Pepsi twist. Or
You can
something.
name it after whatever soft drink you like. But Vex, you can see him holding his neck there.
Indeed.
And he isn't
Ah!
able to get back up before Yasina's back up on the ropes, it looks like. Oh.
Oh.
Maybe thinking better of it. Nope, nope. She's just lining it up for a huge backflip and
Ah!
oh! Took a moment too long. Nobody home on that landing.
Oh. Tried to go for a moonsault and missed it.
Well, now the tables have turned and Vex is laying back into Yasina. Punches, kicks the whole 9 and off the ropes. Coming back in and well, going for the direct approach, it looks like. Suppose that's one way to keep her down.
Probably won't stay down for long.
Well, it looks like he's planning to use an
Oh.
axe handle drop, try to keep it that way. Oh. Oh, wait.
Oh.
He's lining up and grabs her leg. Oh!
Oh!
Drops the elbow now into just right at the inside of the leg there. I couldn't tell if that hit the thigh or the knee, but that looks like it's hurting. That's how you keep somebody from springing all over there.
And I
See
thought
how
I
many
heard
flips you can do after that, but there's a flip right into a pin. 1, 2, 3. And there, right there, ties it up. 1 and 1.
Anyone's win now.
Anyone's win, but things are looking real good for our challenger here.
Leave it to Vance to even the playing field here.
Nice try, but cats, let's wrestle better. Ow.
All right. Our referee checking to see if they're ready, and all right, time for the final round for this intensifier boss mix, and Yasina's got a flip in mind for him right out the gate, right into a pin. 1, 2. Slams him down into that backslide even. I believe that's technically known as La Mystica. After how mysterious it is, when you're on the receiving end, not sure which way things are going. Speaking of flips, though, you see they got another flip in her?
It went up.
And a
Oh!
moonsault
Interested in seeing
down
some
into the pin. 1,
spinny shit?
2.
I am. I love it, because I can't do any flippy, spinny shit.
Not enough to keep him down. Manages to get the shoulder up. That is one tough feline. Bouncing back from all of that. And time for the direct approach. Cena laid into Vex before hauling him up and now sending him off the ropes. Uh-oh. Dangerous game, and yep, Vex ducks under the lariat and comes up with a bulldog from right behind her. Oh, Yasina hurting from that. It's really adding up. She's having some trouble getting up. Not looking too good, but no, Vex is going to keep her moving, throw her off the ropes, and just lines her right up with that drop kick. Oh, now Vex taking a chance here. And an elbow drop off the top. Oh, he's not ready for the pin. He's going to make sure. Follows up the huge knee drop. But no, he keeps that momentum going and comes flying back in. Ooh, what is... It's like an axe handle there. And one more time. Going for the splash for the pin.
He's a bloody good boy, and he's ready to smash this.
Lines it up. Ref 1, 2. Almost. So it took him a half second too long to line it up there for the ref's liking. Oh. He's going to press that advantage and... No, wait! Cena just lays into him. Punches, kicks, and a DDT. I can't believe it. Cena comes back swinging, but holding the ropes there a little wobbly. Oh, she's got that look. She's gonna try something wild here, isn't she?
There's a slight possibility.
Vex slowly picks himself back up. Yasina flies off the ropes. Oh! Just leaps up and over the ropes for that moonsault.
Unbelievable.
She's having trouble standing, but Vex is staying down. Maybe she's got, no, she's not taking chances. Well, not with a pin anyway. She's taking chances up in the high rent district. I can't believe it.
Flippy shit,
Up it.
flippy, spinny shit, flip, spready. Oh!
Another flip over to the pin. 1, 2, 3. And that Swanson is enough to call it. Oh, incredible. Just makes the 3 count. Your winner. 2-1. And still DAW Intensifier. Yes, Cena.
So alone, I never broke for you. Would you lead me to my doom here?
Giving her a tough way to go, but she pulled it off. Indeed.
Yeah. Well, everybody, we hope you enjoyed this episode. I'd like to thank our referee, Victoria, and provide those bagels. I'd like to thank you all for coming. I'd like to say I hope you all had a great time, and you can check us out every other
Hey, that is not my name. Spell
Oh,
it like I
no.
showed you.
Thursday.
Oh no, not again. Not again.
This was not in the data that I downloaded ahead of the show. I am the Fyro, and I'm here to say I accept the open challenge in this ring today. Where is my opponent that I will defeat for the title?
What?
What do you mean it's over? Well, he might be tall enough to ride a roller coaster, but he's not on time enough for that open challenge. He got here just after the car left the station.
No, you just messing with me.
No, just floof. No brain.
I did not. Well, I.
I, for one, am glad he was late.
Oh, being late is one way to put it. Yeah.
Well, where were we?
I think we're about to wrap things up here, I think.
All right. Engaging wrap up. Well, everyone, thank you for coming. I'd like to thank our referee, Victoria, tonight. We hope you enjoyed this episode of DAW Amplify. You can check us out every other Thursday at 6 p.m. SLT. We hope to see you in 2 weeks back at the Tune Music Lounge. I have been your host with the most toast, Toastifer Crustworthy, and...
And I'm your yin of the comms table, Natani.
Thank you for joining us, Natani. Thank you once again to everybody. We hope you enjoyed the show, and until our next time, keep on rockin'.